Hello everyone, and welcome to a new educational video on common collocations. Collocations are combinations of words that frequently go together, making our speech and writing sound more natural and fluent. Today, we'll explore some of the most common collocations with the word make, provide example sentences, and practice using them in context. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of how to use these word combinations effectively. Additionally, we have included comprehension questions to help reinforce your learning. So, let's get started on this journey to mastering collocations. The importance of learning common collocations. Fluency and naturalness makes speech and writing sound more like a native speaker. Improved comprehension enhances understanding of spoken and written language. Effective communication reduces misunderstandings and clarifies messages. Enhanced vocabulary expands and deepens vocabulary usage. Cultural insight provides insight into cultural norms and usage. Better writing skills improves coherence and quality of writing. Time efficiency speeds up language learning by learning chunks. Reading and listening proficiency aids in quicker, more accurate comprehension. Confidence building boosts confidence in language use. Overview. Break, common collocations. Examples: reading stories, interactive questions, matching questions, sentence completion questions, multiple choice questions. Common collocations. Break. Let's begin with set 1 of break collocations. These are essential phrases for everyday English. We'll look at examples and practice using them. Let's dive in. Break a habit. Break a leg. Break a promise. Break a record. Break a rule. Break an agreement. Break an appointment. Break an engagement. Break an oath. Break someone's heart.
Examples. It took Sarah months of effort to finally break her habit of biting her nails. Before the play, the director wished the entire cast good luck, saying, "Break a leg." Jake regretted breaking his promise to his sister to help her move last weekend. The athlete trained hard every day and eventually managed to break a world record in swimming. The teacher had to discipline Mark for breaking a rule by using his phone during class. The two companies went to court after one of them broke the terms of their business agreement. I had to break an appointment with my dentist because I was running late for work. After much thought, Ophelia decided to break the engagement with her fiancé, feeling they were no longer compatible. The witness faced serious consequences for breaking the oath he took in court by providing false testimony. Seeing his childhood friend leave for another country broke James's heart.
A day of decisions and changes. On a rainy Friday morning, Olivia finally made a firm decision. She would break her habit of checking her phone every 5 minutes. It had been distracting her from her work and social life for too long. She had a lot to accomplish that day and needed to stay focused. Her best friend, Kate, was starring in a local theater production that evening, and Olivia made sure to text her, "Break a leg," as a way of wishing her good luck. They had both been looking forward to the evening, but Olivia was already feeling guilty, she knew she might have to break her promise to attend the show. She had an urgent work project that needed attention. At the office, Olivia was following the progress of a colleague who was attempting to break a record for the most sales in a month. Everyone was cheering him on, but things took a turn when their manager accused him of breaking a rule by using unethical methods to close deals. The situation escalated when the company's leadership discovered he had also broken an agreement with one of their key clients, damaging their business relationship. As Olivia watched the drama unfold at work, she realized she'd have to break an appointment with her dentist that afternoon, to deal with the aftermath of this issue. She quickly rescheduled, knowing it was a small inconvenience compared to everything else. In the evening, Olivia met up with her close friend Melissa, who had just broken an engagement with her fiancé. Melissa explained that she no longer felt it was the right path for her, even though the decision had broken his heart. Olivia sympathized with her, knowing how difficult it was to break an oath of commitment, but she admired her friend's strength in following her heart. As the day came to a close, Olivia sat down to reflect on how so much could change in just one day, and how even tough decisions could lead to growth.
Matching questions. Match the scenarios with the correct phrases. Break a habit. Break a leg. Break a promise. Break a record. Break an appointment. Olivia was finally able to blank her habit of staying up too late every night. Jake was heartbroken when his best friend blank their promise to go on a trip together. Sarah felt guilty because she had to blank her dentist appointment last minute. After months of training, the athlete managed to blank the world record in the 100-meter dash. The actor's friends wished him luck by saying blank before his performance.
Let's continue. Let's begin with set 2 of break collocations. These are essential phrases for everyday English. We'll look at examples and practice using them. Let's dive in. Break the bank. Break the ice. Break the law. Break the news. Break the silence. Break the speed limit. Break free. Break into. Break a bone. Break up.
Examples. We wanted to renovate the kitchen, but the cost was so high it would have broken the bank. At the party, Sarah told a funny story to break the ice and get everyone talking. It's important to follow traffic rules. Breaking the law can have serious consequences. It was difficult for John to break the news to his parents that he had lost his job. After a long, uncomfortable pause, Mary finally broke the silence by asking how everyone was doing. Leo was caught on camera breaking the speed limit on the highway. After years of working for the same company, Hermione decided to break free and start her own business. The burglars tried to break into the house, but the alarm scared them away. Alex had to wear a cast for 6 weeks after he broke a bone in his arm. After many arguments, they decided it was best to break up and go their separate ways.
Breaking free from the routine. One chilly Friday evening, Camille found herself at a party where she didn't know anyone. She was feeling awkward, but she decided to break the ice by introducing herself to the group and sharing a funny story. It worked. Soon, the conversation was flowing, and she felt more comfortable. Later in the night, she received a message from her friend, Tom, who had to break the news that he'd been in a minor accident. Thankfully, nothing too serious had happened, but Tom had broken a bone in his leg and would need some time off work. Camille offered to help him out while he recovered. The next day, Camille heard that someone had tried to break into a nearby store, but was caught after breaking several laws, including breaking the speed limit while trying to get away. She was glad that the police had intervened quickly. Feeling a bit overwhelmed by the recent events, Camille decided to break free from her usual routine and take a weekend trip to clear her head. She didn't want to break the bank, so she chose an affordable getaway. When she returned, she had a difficult conversation with her longtime boyfriend. They'd been having problems for a while, and they mutually decided it was time to break up. Although it was painful, they both agreed it was the best decision. After a few days, Camille realized that she had been avoiding calling her best friend, Jenny, who didn't yet know about the breakup. When she finally called her, the conversation started with a long pause, but Camille gathered the courage to break the silence and tell Jenny everything. Her friend was supportive, and by the end of the conversation, Camille felt much better about the future.
Sentence completion questions. Read the sentences below and fill in the blanks with the correct collocations from the list. Break into, broke a bone, break a seal, break free, break the news, break the silence, break up. 1. It was difficult for him to, blank, to his family about losing his job. 2. After the long, awkward pause, Sarah finally decided to, blank, by asking a question. 3. The burglars tried to, blank, the house, but the alarm scared him away. 4. Tim had been working in a stressful job for years before he decided to, blank, and start his own business. 5. While hiking, Alex fell and had to go to the hospital after he, blank. 6. They both knew their relationship wasn't working, so they decided it was best to, blank.
Let's carry on. Let's begin with set 3 of break collocations. These are essential phrases for everyday English. We'll look at examples and practice using them. Let's dive in. Break a contract. Break a deadlock. Break even. Break new ground. Break a fall. Break ranks. Break the spell. Break bread. Break a sweat. Break a seal.
Examples. The company had to pay a penalty when they decided to break a contract with their supplier. After hours of negotiations, the mediator was able to break the deadlock between the two parties. After months of struggle, the small business finally managed to break even in its third quarter. The research team is about to break new ground in the field of renewable energy. Elise quickly grabbed the railing to break her fall as she stumbled on the stairs. One of the team members decided to break ranks and voiced his opposition to the company's decision. The beautiful view seemed to mesmerize everyone until a loud noise broke the spell. Every Sunday, our family gathers to break bread and share stories from the week. Even though Jacob ran the entire 5K, he barely broke a sweat. Before opening the package, the delivery driver checked that no one had broken the seal.
Breaking through. Melissa was faced with a difficult decision at work. Her company wanted her to break a contract with a long-standing client, a move she wasn't comfortable with. However, after a heated meeting, the team reached a deadlock on the issue. Melissa, known for her problem-solving skills, managed to break the deadlock by suggesting a compromise that satisfied both sides. Despite the challenges, the company was beginning to break even after months of struggling. It felt like they were finally starting to break new ground in their industry. One day, while rushing to a meeting, Melissa tripped, and her colleague quickly reached out to break her fall. Things at work became tense when one of her co-workers broke ranks during a discussion and criticized the company's direction. The atmosphere in the office felt heavy, almost like a spell had been cast over everyone, but a well-timed joke by another colleague broke the spell, and everyone relaxed. That evening, Melissa had dinner with her family, where they broke bread and enjoyed a peaceful evening together. Afterward, she decided to go for a quick run. Even though she hadn't exercised in a while, she pushed herself hard but didn't even break a sweat. Later in the week, Melissa received a package from a client, and she carefully checked that no one had broken the seal before opening it. As she reflected on the recent events, she felt proud of how she handled everything and looked forward to the new opportunities that awaited her.
Multiple choice questions. Read the sentences and circle the correct one. 1. Veronica, blank, and helps the team find a compromise. A. Break the seal. B. Break bread. C. Breaks the deadlock. 2. When David slipped on the ice, his friend was quick to, blank, saving him from hitting the ground. A. Break his fall. B. Break his spell. C. Break ranks. 3. Despite running for miles, John was surprised that he didn't even, blank, during the entire run. A. Break even. B. Break a sweat. C. Break a contract. 4. After a tough financial year, the company managed to, blank, neither losing nor gaining money. A. Break a seal. B. Break even. C. Break a sweat. 5. The awkward tension in the room was finally eased when someone decided to, blank, with a light-hearted comment. A. Break a contract. B. Break even. C. Break the spell. 6. Before submitting the confidential document, Lisa made sure that she did not, blank. A. Break the seal. B. Break even. C. Break the spell.
Thank you for joining this educational video on common collocations. We hope you now have a clearer understanding of how to use these essential word combinations. Remember, the key to mastering collocations is practice and exposure. Continue to read, listen, and use these collocations in your daily communication. Don't forget to test your understanding by answering the comprehension questions. If you have any questions or need further clarification, feel free to reach out in the comments below. Keep practicing, and you'll see your language skills improve in no time. Have a great day, and happy learning.